Similarly, I think we have lost many jobs.
Yeah, right. And new jobs also are come.
We have fought
Right.
when the first I think in 80, 84, 82, 83 or something, this railway ticketing is introduced
Yeah, right.
during Rajiv Gandhi's time. Yeah, then people fought over that. Okay, so it will take out our jobs. Now old jobs have gone, new jobs have come. Similarly, the artists used to be called as commercial artists. They used to draw with the hand. They used to paint on the hand, and every advertising was done in the hand. So they proudly used to call themselves a commercial artist. And after digitalization happened, so they have become graphic artists.
Yeah, right. Right.
Now they are communication designers. So mass communication is one thing, communication design is anything. They have become communication designer because they are strategists.
Yeah.
So it is more of strategy, building a strategy and designing the strategy rather than you are sitting and drawing.
Yeah.
So the old jobs have gone. There's no more. Even though some of the fine arts schools still teach the old 18th century, 19th century skills, but that is not relevant at this point of time to get a job.
Okay, I think
So
those remain as a foundation, like see the color combination,
yeah,
the aesthetic sense,
yeah.
and all that basically remain.
It remains.
That helps
Yeah.
to fine tune a person
And
how to work in digital also.
yes,
It's a
and
combination of tradition and the
basically
new.
the traditional knowledge, okay, and the new
And the new.
technology.
Yeah, that's what.
I think AI also will be the same thing.
ಈಗ ಮೊದಲಿನ ಜರ್ನಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ನಾನು 1980 ಏಯ್ಟೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗೆ ಕನಿಷ್ಠ 70 ರಿಂದ 80 ಜನ ಈ ಮೊಳೆ ಜೋಡಿಸುವವರು, ಮೊಳೆ ಜೋಡಿಸುವವರು ಇದ್ರು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ 90s ಆಗುವಾಗ ಈ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು 10 ಜನ ಸಾಕಿದ್ರು. 10 ಜನ
ದೇ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಜಾಬ್. ಉಳಿದವರೆಲ್ಲ
ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಜಾಬ್ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇದು 10 ಜನ ಸಾಕಿದ್ರು. ಈ 10 ಜನವೂ ಕೂಡ ಈಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ಬರೇ ಸಾಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ 8 ಜನ ಹೋದ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ 3 times ಆಗಿದೆ, ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಬ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ?
Yeah, it's a good question and a concern of today, right?
ಅದನ್ನು ಈಗ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಟು. ಈಗ ಪತ್ರಿಕೋದ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಜಾಬ್ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
Exactly.
ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಕ್ಯೂ ನಿಲ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಈಗ ಕ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಮನೇಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಜಾಬ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಹೋಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಸಾಧಾರಣ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ, ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ, ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ 40-50 ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆ 50 ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಯಾರು ಯೋಚನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಈ ಅಪ್ಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ ಹಾಗೆ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದ
ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್.
ಹೌದು, ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪೇ ಮಂತ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ and they will be like retaining that. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಮೊದಲು
but you need to invest on the technology. There may be one time called upgrading investment. It's not completely that.
But after that it's only
it takes.
I mean, so similarly ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. They professors had a great time. They used to get even after pension ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಕ್ತಿತ್ತು. Today, in today's case, no universities appoint you as a full time.
Part time
or contract basis. Now what happens over there? It is like you can't even survive. You are not treated as a kind of professor also over there. You are attending the students, their requirement. not as a kind of. No, this has become like that because in the corporate university systems, things have changed. You are not teaching. You are more connected with typing or writing what each students. You know that, but what you really do. So what has it has become a kind of things have changed from earlier to today's this one. I think as a head of the department, she has much more work.
Yeah, of course,
Documenting all.
administrative work and documenting is a
Yeah,
big part of
yeah,
the
yeah,
job, which
yeah,
is
yeah.
right. But you call it, it's not just
No,
attending human, okay?
For you, okay, you are doing job and you got plenty job.
Uh,
I do agree. But what about your lower
No,
this
that's
one?
students. Basically,
uh,
today's when we are talking about the journalism to storytelling to it's related to administrative work. Basically, teaching is not just teaching, but
yeah.
we called it as mentoring a student.
Yeah,
Basically,
it's
we call it
basically
it is
mentoring student.
mentoring.
Yeah, yeah.
You identify the talent and the dreams and all that, handhold them to build their future. There is ideology. For us in India, it's in the UGC very specifically mentioned that it is not just teaching, delivering, and going, but if you mentor, you are a mentor than a teacher or a professor. Of course, a lot of the corporate or the demands of the universities, both government and private, are that you produce, you do research. Actually, it is good for the society, knowledge creation, universities to build in. But it has come into a competition like, who produces more research and more publication, and that's how it becomes like a sort of human touch is getting lost, the actual research is getting lost, all those the competition field it happens
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it is
But
there.
we can also see good professors who are really committed to the source, not to the core. Maybe few they do good mentoring, they also do that, and mentoring is so much needed today to mold a society student. Like if somebody wants to be in storytelling and in journalism, and guiding them to not to get lost in the world of all these technology, the human touch is missed,
Yeah.
nobody to attend. We have students, we know that they're sleeping in class means they go to sleep very late, it's understood. But how to address that student, how to guide them to getting focused and take care of their mental health and emotional health and also learning part. So this is a big task, unlike the earlier times. The teachers have a big job these days. Plus courses like journalism and all that, we should train them to tell a story, sensitizing elements, so to be a lot in that, sensitize them to the real world outside, which they are not oriented to, which they don't see it around. All technology is engrossing them and guiding them. It's an important thing, it's a challenging thing, but there is a big role is there to guide them. But
I want to add something to it.
yeah,
As you told, some jobs have gone. Okay, many jobs have gone. On the other side, like now, as a teacher or a professor, and we are catering to the future. Now the whole challenge is, like, suppose if they come to get into a kind of school of journalism or school of mass communication. In those days, it was different specific job. We used to train for the specific particular job, and they used to train that job and get a job over there
yeah,
done.
right. Yeah, exactly.
Today, teachers do not know which job the students will take up, and which where they will go, or what is
Future.
their future.
Yeah.
No one knows. It's like now, yes, in journalism, engineering, they may be having something else, but in journalism, we are basically teaching humanities. Okay, liberal arts. What has to happen? They have to. The student need to pick up their own future and take it forward.
Yeah.
So wherever the opportunity is there, they'll get into. So out of that, someone become a filmmaker, someone become a journalist, writer, someone become anything they can take up. So they need to cater to the future generations. So old jobs are gone, new jobs they have to pick up, because we also do not know what they are going to do in future.
Yeah, but surely, so students, it's young generations, a
Yeah.
lot of anxiety. Parents got anxiety, like what job they'll take. AI is taking up a lot of their job,
Yeah.
like all these branding job and designing job. And if you take the
Yeah.
voice artist, so almost soon it is disappearing.
Yeah,
No?
this
So
graphic
voiceover
design jobs are
things,
gone.
yeah, it's gone. So it's really worrying, but at the same time, we cannot sit back that it is worrying, but to look for opportunities, with the new new technology. What can we do? It's a concern of today. The Gen Z is concern. It's not only Gen Z is concerned, the parents and teachers and the whole society really worried about how to take the generation, how to mold them, where to take them, as you exactly mentioned. And balancing is a big role of the faculty and the parents, basically. Know that the child is not lost in that, the emotionally lost. And I know one of my close relatives, she was doing NIFT design masters. Despite that, she is doing excellent. And the mother was telling that the students are really worried where to go and how to do. An entire group, only three got placed. One of it was my relative, because she is excellent. What about others? Because they spend a lot of money, they're very creative, and how it mold them in the, then if we know that, it's a lot of relevant things and alternative thinking and analytical and how to be in business, all that they'll teach. But it's worrying, but we don't lose hope, but new things will evolve. We also open up and see what are the new areas possible. That's what the journalists also, like, when television came, newspaper, there was a big worry what will happen to the newspaper. It's never lost. Radio was flourishing, then television came. This television was flourishing, radio also was a problem that it's going to be completely lost, but it didn't lose completely. But now today, when everything is booming, it is in a different form. It is evolving, and human, actually, we cannot sit back. Whoever says sits back, it's lost. And we need to take it ahead. It's a big task. It is really challenging, too much challenging for where technology had not reached, information is not reached. We call it the big gap is there. There had to be one really, really challenged. I also see in the class city, and all the students come, they don't know how to even type and create a ppt even now. It's very saddening to know that where is it, the knowledge gone. I feel really sorry to see that, to see our own country, our people, there's a big technological gap is there. So it is our duty, everybody's duty, to take the technology with us, or go with the technology, or the guide the technology which is much suitable to us. It's a huge challenge, it's not a simple thing.
So guiding the
Uh,
future generation altogether, because unless, as you told, there will be a crisis, job crisis.
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ
Job
ಜಾಬ್
crisis.
ಕ್ರೈಸಿಸ್
Definitely.
ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಗ, ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲಾಟ್
Already job crisis
ಜಾಬ್.
It's
ಅಲ್ಲ,
there,
ಇದೇ
definitely.
ಇದೇ ಜಾಬ್ ಕ್ರೈಸಿಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂತು? ಇದೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಇದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನು ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ, ಈ ಜಾಬ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಈಗ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಇದೆ.
Exactly.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಇದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಜಾಬ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ, ಸಿಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಇದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇದನ್ನು, ನಾವು ಈ ದಿನದ ಚರ್ಚೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಇಂಥದ್ದೇ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಬಂದದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಈ ಜಾಬ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದು, ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ದಲ್ಲ 80 ಜನ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಅವರು 10 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂತು. ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ 2 ಸಾಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ 80 ಜನರ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು 2 ಜನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, 75 ಜನ ಹೆಲ್ಮೆಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಇವತ್ತು ಈಗ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೂರು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಈಗ ಕಂಡಿಡ್ದಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಅದು ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ, ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ.
Okay, thank you.